Emiru, a streamer known for games, cosplay, and chill vibes, suddenly found herself being treated like a political spokesperson for the entire internet. Clip channels went wild, Twitter detectives clocked in for unpaid overtime, and suddenly everyone had a take. And you know how the internet works. If you don't say the exact sentence people want in the exact tone they approve of at the exact moment they demanded, congratulations, you're now the villain. Here's what actually kicked off. During a live stream, Emiru was asked about ICE. Instead of delivering a political monologue, she reacted with visible confusion and said that she doesn't really talk politics or see herself as a source for that kind of opinion.
I had a podcast with Emiru, which I think it's kind of, it's ironic that people bring up steak and eggs as like a point of like reference that, oh, this is how we know Emiru is like bad.
To her, it was just another awkward moment in a fast-moving stream, but the clip that spread didn't include the full context. It cut right after her confused reaction, making it look like she knowingly brushed off a serious topic, and once that edited clip hit social media, the narrative wrote itself. Suddenly, her refusal to comment was labeled as a political statement. People accused her of dodging the issue to protect her brand, to avoid losing viewers, to keep the algorithm happy.
Whenever Emmy was the one that wanted to end I'm just gonna leak this, right? She's the one that wanted to not do steak and eggs anymore because she didn't want to be involved with the different like controversial stuff. She didn't want to have anything to do with it.
Seeing how badly the situation spiraled, Emiru did something she rarely does. She made a long, direct statement, not to fight, not to clap back, but to explain. She clarified that when the question came up, she didn't immediately register it as referring to US immigration and customs enforcement. You can even hear her repeat the phrase in confusion before the clip cuts. That edit, she explained, changed everything. It removed the hesitation, the misunderstanding, and replicated it with a moment that looked intentional and dismissive.
That was a big reason. It was the main reason, actually. That's it. That's totally fair. By the way, like I was like I was the one, like she told me, I told Tectone, and that was the end of it, really.
According to her, this kind of misleading clipping has become more common in streamer drama, where context is sacrificed for virality. To remove all doubt, Emiru then made her values clear. She said no one deserves to live in fear, to be taken from their homes, or to have families torn apart by force.
And so, yeah, I totally understand it, and, you know, like, I completely supported it. I mean, you guys know, I mean, I don't have any ill will towards it or anything.
Causing suffering, she said, deserves zero support. To her, this isn't politics, it's basic human empathy. She also stressed that claims saying she made pro-ICE comments on stream are simply false, built entirely on dishonest edits. But she also explained why she avoids political commentary in general, not because she doesn't care, but because she believes the online space is already drowning in misinformation, hatred, and performative outrage. Her channel, she said, is about creativity, not becoming another shouting match on the timeline. Then came the Asmongold angle, which added gasoline to an already blazing fire.
And so, like, what I find to be ironic about it is that, you know, you're using this example of a person that, you know, actually probably agrees with you, and you're just attacking them because they won't repeat the party line. It's like, it's insane, man. It really is.
While reacting to the backlash, Asmongold revealed something that surprised a lot of people. Emiru was actually the one who chose to end the Steak and X podcast, not due to pressure, not because of drama mobs, but because she didn't want to be involved with increasingly controversial territory. According to him, it was her decision, one he fully supported. He even pointed out the irony of people using the podcast as proof against her when she was the one who stepped away specifically to avoid controversy. Is this even true? Asmon did his infamous Gaza comment in October of 2024, which caused the biggest storm of his career, and she continued doing the podcast until February 2025 with him regardless, and they kept bringing on new guests and stuff as well in hope of keeping the podcast going. I have a feeling this is damage control. In the end, this controversy says less about Emiru and more about the internet's obsession with purity tests. A clipped movement turned into a character trial, silence became guilt, and context got crushed under engagement metrics. Emiru's final message wasn't about winning everyone over, it was about making her values clear to the people who matter. She knows her explanation won't satisfy everyone, and she's okay with that. She'll keep creating, keep doing what she's always done, but she spoke up this time so that people who already feel unsafe safe, no, they're not alone, and maybe that's the real takeaway from this whole Twitch drama, streamer backlash, online controversy cycle. Not every creator is a politician, not every silence is evil, and sometimes the loudest thing you can do is refuse to play the outrage game. Watch this video next, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers!